ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਵਿਵੇਕ ਸਵਕੂਰ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਚੇਅਰਪਰਸਨ ਹਨ BCIBN ਦੇ। ਇਹ ਉਹ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਅਤੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ, ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ BC ਅਤੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਿਚਕਾਰ ਬੈਟਰ ਟ੍ਰੇਡ ਰਿਲੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਅਤੇ ਬੈਟਰ ਰਿਲੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਤਤਪਰ ਹੈ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਤਹਿਤ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਿਊਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਸਟੀਵਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 22 ਜੁਲਾਈ ਨੂੰ ਰਿਕੀ ਕੇਜ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਗ੍ਰੈਮੀ ਅਵਾਰਡ ਵਿਨਰ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਪਰਫਾਰਮੈਂਸ ਕਰਨਗੇ। ਰਿਕੀ ਕੇਜ ਉਹ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੇਤਨਾ ਲਿਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਇਨਵਾਇਰਮੈਂਟਲ ਕੌਨਸ਼ੀਅਸਨੈਸ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਜੋ ਕਲਾਈਮੇਟ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ, ਹੋਰ ਮੁੱਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਇਹ ਤੰਗ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਇਹ ਅਵੇਅਰਨੈਸ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਕੁਝ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਵਿਵੇਕ ਸਵਕੂਰ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵਿਵੇਕ।
Thank you.
Thank you. So Vivek, BCIBN has been always emphasizing about that BC and India should have better trade relations, and you yourself have been a vocal proponent of better trade between India and Canada. So over the years, what we have seen is that yes, definitely relations are getting better, but what do you feel still? What are the challenges which need to be tackled so that we can have better relations, trade relations between BC and India?
I've been propagating BC India business or Canada India business and India Canada business since the last 30 years.
Right.
And since I first took up the initiative of promoting India into Canada, when I was in India, there were lots of challenges which I faced. Because in many cases the business people would say, the businessmen would say, well, we are sold out to USA, we have nothing to offer. So I don't think would be interested in doing anything with India. I used to tell them at that time, yes, but why do you put all your eggs into one basket?
Right.
Now one day you may have a problem. And that is true. That's happening today. At that time, India was not as prominent as it is today.
Right.
Today we are perhaps the fastest growing economy in the world. We are almost neck to neck with China, and I think last year we did overtake China.
Right.
And we are going to be the future where trade and business is concerned. And therefore, Canada has to have good business relations with India.
Right.
If Canada has to bypass all the problems they are facing with USA today,
Right.
with the NAFTA and all the other issues which are going on. And the technology of Canada is so good, India needs that technology.
Right.
India needs their natural resources. So it's a two-way trade between the two,
Right.
which has to be encouraged, and we have to develop closer relationships. Unfortunately, due to certain reasons, it did not happen.
Right.
But I believe that if we can get the agreement, free trade agreement signed
Right.
as soon as possible, then that would clear the way for a lot of business between us.
Right.
Especially between BC and India, we are advocating for BC. The direct air routes which Air Canada has started
Right.
between Vancouver and India to Delhi and to Bombay,
Yeah.
it's a great boon. We are only hoping that they would start direct flights to Bombay from here.
Right.
So that would help a lot. Because Bombay is the commercial capital, and
Right.
the businessmen from India would like to come and do their business, transact their business, and go back quickly.
Right.
They are so busy. They have so many things on their hands. But when there was no direct flights, it was a problem for them to come. Now, businessmen from Delhi and other areas, they come here, they do their business and go away.
Absolutely.
Within 48 hours, they're back.
Right.
So that's going to help a lot.
Right.
And I see a great future between Canada and India, and BC and India, because of the prospects which are there. And we hope to bring some good trade delegations also from India over here
Right.
to enhance the possibilities.
Wonderful. So of course you have been always focusing upon trade, but along with that, the art and culture also aspect has been propagated by you, that we should have better relations. And probably because of that, now on July the 22nd, you're getting Ricky Kej, an international famed artist, a Grammy Award winner, to perform at the Surrey Fusion Festival. So tell us a little bit about that. How did you get in contact with Ricky, and how did you get this idea that in Surrey, the hub of the Indo-Canadians, an Indian artist who is acclaimed worldwide for his talk on environmental consciousness, and also who is a musician par excellence, he'll be performing over here?
Yeah, business is not the only part of our existence.
Right.
Between BC and India, to bring the people together is also very important. Not just the businessmen, but the total diaspora, Indians and
Right.
and the Canadians get together. After all, the number of Indians that are in Canada are increasing substantially. There are so many, more than 1.5 million Indians over here who
Right.
have been here for a long time and who have been instrumental in developing the country, the economics of the country, as well as the social fabric and the cultural fabric.
Right.
And we have seen so many Bollywood stars coming and performing here, and they are so popular here. They are as popular as they are in India.
Right.
So Ricky Kej I met very coincidentally a year ago on the 21st of May when I was celebrating my 50th wedding anniversary.
Right.
So Kerry Gibson brought him to the reception. She asked me, I have some guests from India, can I bring them along? I said, yeah, sure. I said, yeah, but who are they? Oh, Ricky Kej.
Right.
So I said, who's Ricky Kej? Then she explained to me, to us. And there was a program which was organized at Langley.
Right.
I went and saw the program there, and then after the program was over, Ricky asked me, he says, I want to do a big show here in Canada. Can you help me?
Right.
I suppose he knew that I had brought Toifa
Right.
4-5 years ago here, and Toifa was
A grand success.
grand success.
Right.
About 38,000 people attended at the BC Place,
Right.
and almost all the film stars were there except Salman Khan
Right.
and Deepika Padukone, but all the rest of the top stars were here. And it had not just a cultural effect, that snowballed into a business effect because the tourism increased.
Right.
The tourism between India and the number of Indians coming to here, to Vancouver, to BC, to see beautiful British Columbia was not much.
Right.
But today it's different.
Right.
Today there are thousands of visitors, tourists
Absolutely.
coming from India,
So
which
you're
never
feeling the
happened in the
same.
past.
So you're feeling the same impact would be there after Ricky Kej's
Yes.
performance also.
Now Ricky Kej is going to bring the people closer together.
Right.
Closer together because you see in the newspapers today everything is about climate change, environment and global warming.
Right.
We have seen what has happened in other islands
Right.
like Kiribati, and
Yeah.
we've seen the programs. But BC is also threatened.
Oh yes.
BC is very much threatened, and in fact when we had a meeting with Mayor Linda Hepner, she said, yes, we must have this event here in Surrey because
Right.
we are also going to face this problem sooner or later.
Right.
We know, we have a disaster plan. We know what's going to happen
Right.
on our shores, on our coastline. And therefore, bringing Ricky here is a
Right.
boon to us.
Absolutely.
So we'd like to have him
and of
host
course
it.
on July the 22nd, his excellent
Yes.
performance is going to be a boon for all the citizens
Yes.
over here.
On 20th of July, we're going to have it at Simon Fraser University, Surrey campus.
Okay.
And that's hosted by Simon Fraser University. And on the 22nd of July, at the last day of the Fusion Festival, the last event
Right.
would be, and we're expecting thousands and thousands to come
Absolutely.
to listen to his music
Wonderful.
and to imbibe the message of
Absolutely.
preservation of the environment.
Absolutely.
Because BC, beautiful British Columbia, has to remain beautiful always.
Absolutely.
And that's the ambition, that's the objective, and that's the mission.
Wonderful. Vivek, congratulations to you for taking this initiative. And of course, we'll have you again over here and we'll talk in depth when we have more plans clarified about what all is going to happen in the Surrey Fusion Festival. Thank you for being here and best wishes.
Thank you for having me.